So, um, why are you looking at me like that? Here. Okay. Minna. Okay, so this is going to be a video about my life, I guess. So basically, when I was a kid, I was thought, I need to stop saying, I thought that feeling like a guy meant that I liked girls for some reason, and I sort of just went with that for a few years, since I was maybe 10, and I ended up being Aero Ace. But when I was like 13, 14, since I couldn't use TikTok, I found TikTok compilations on YouTube that were queer TikTok compilations, and I was like, oh, that's me, because I probably like girls. And so I watched it, and I found out that it was actually possible for you to just not be a girl. I didn't know that when I was a kid. I wish I did. Yeah. And what I got from that was a few years of questioning my gender identity, wondering if I was non-binary, and I eventually ended up landing in 2023, ended up landing on being, mid 2023, I ended up landing on being at least transmasculine. And what? And basically, since then, I've been going to therapy, and I've gotten prescriptions for depression and OCD and stuff from that, and I still haven't really changed that much. The only thing that it changed was stopping me from crying all day and being able to talk to strangers. And even now I'm struggling to talk to an iPad. So that's interesting. But since I was 14, I I have wanted to go on T, and That's going to be probably possible when I turn 18, because my mom has a fund set up for it, which currently has nearly $1,000 in it for me to get my appointment. But there's been a different issue. It's not even really that much. It's not entirely dysphoria. It's dysphoria, OCD, and my autism messing with it. I've never wanted, even since I was 12, I never wanted a larger chest, because it just gets in the way. You have to wear specific clothes that cost money. You have to not slump over like I'm doing right now. You have to force yourself to not slump over. Which is extremely difficult. And my mom, she set up a GoFundMe a little while ago, and it's for me to get surgery for that, so I don't have to deal with it anymore. And I'm not begging for money. I'm asking that if you can potentially donate, that would be amazing. What I will say is, I don't know. It's looking at me weird. Anyway, what I will say is, I still don't know. But what I'm hoping from this is that this will reach, hopefully, a larger audience, and maybe garner support from people who can donate. So if you can or can't, I would really appreciate it if you left like a comment, if you left a like, or shared the video somewhere. I don't know. But I do want to say, if you do consider donating, there's no deadline. I would say the deadline is by my birthday, but there's really no deadline. The goal, it will say on the website that the goal is 4,000, but it will end up being 12,000 because of how GoFundMe does things. So that's what my mom told me. But if you do consider donating, then thank you so very much. And may no wishes do infinite per pox. Say hi, Midna. No? Okay.